Nice night.
Mm-hmm. Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.
What's up, everybody? What's up, man? It's another big box unboxing. So I got another giant box. Oh man, from CGC, another giant box from CGC. Smaller one as well. So we'll do the smaller one last. Let's get this big box out the way. I did cut the tape so we can get through this. And they got like one giant one and one small one. So they put a smaller one together here. And then they put a bigger one here. Jesus, peace. Golly. All right. Oof, these things are pretty cool for protection, but golly, this is crazy. What up, Bleecker Street Comics? Bleaky, you want to hang out and watch this unboxing live? Watch this unboxing live. These big old boxes. I hate those big old boxes. You want to watch it? You want to come here, chit chat? You're more than welcome. How can I get this out? I'll drop the link if you want to. I don't like how they put this. All right, here we go. Yeah, so if you want to come hang out, Bleak, I'll send you the link. Put the link in the chat for some CGC unboxing. And I am going to get, I think I'm getting text messages. Ooh, man. Stop following me, you wizard. So let's go over the first book. Let's go over the first book. First book up. This was a Destroyer Duck. Destroyer Duck. I thought it was high grade. I got this from my LCS. You know, it's had like little minor issues, but nothing crazy. Where's my little? So this is just, I gotta get my stuff. So really quick, Destroyer Duck, first appearance of Gru the Wanderer, origin and first appearance of Destroyer Duck. Jack Kirby and Neil Adams cover. This will be a book to get signed. If you had it signed. I'm just gonna say 9/6 white. We got this guy waiting in the back. Let's get this guy out here. Let's get this guy out here. What's up?
How you doing, man? What's going on?
How you doing? Oh, I'm chilling, man. On unboxing all of these books. These are like my modern book unboxing.
Best unboxing 2025, mofos. I can go vote for the CBC award. Who.com.
Vote often.
I got in trouble from Alan, by the way, because I promoted that on my show, and he said, "I'm your friend too, you know."
But I was your friend first. And Alan, just to let Alan know, it's Friday. Yeah, he's not going to be here to debate this. You're about to be 5,000. You're about to be in another bracket, sir.
Yeah, man. Like
Thank you.
You've won a lot, Alan. It's okay.
You're going to be in another bracket before the award show is probably live. So, thank you.
Come on,
my people. Thank you. So you can promote me, Alan. You're going to be in another bracket. Just say, hey, best unboxing channel under is me, Alan. Thank you. Oh, all right. So they how they package this stuff with CGC. I don't know if you're gonna be. I don't know if you sent
They've changed the packaging nowadays. It's not like it used to be.
So it's like these things are very sturdy.
Yeah,
very sturdy. But if you want to reuse the box to like put your slabs in, they're not great. They're not great for that. So they're like telling you to buy boxes to put slabs in. Basically, if you
They don't want you
if
to
you get this
reuse the
packaging, you need So I got slabs that I really don't have nowhere to put them. And it kind of sucks because how you want to do your reveal, you'd have to get somebody else. If you get a box like this, you would have to get somebody else to open it and hide the grades. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because as soon as you open this up, you're gonna see the grades.
Yeah, because they used to put you all upside, like all down, like it was
So
sort of like.
the other box you open up, they have that cardboard on top, and then you could actually put it next to you, do that cardboard's on top, and you could just flip that up without even looking and just grab slabs. Grab slabs without seeing. So in this kind of way, you got to look at them because they're very snug in that, it's very snug in there.
Yeah, but let's be honest. It's not like you don't know the grades anyway.
Well, I used to like being surprised, and then I said, "F that." I just started looking, and I've just been starting being happy. I'm just happy.
I can't not look. That's the problem. Even if I want to be surprised, but I'm like, the grades are in. I must look. I must look at the grades.
So especially since like I know you're probably like me, like some of the books you might have a couple SPC, but a lot of them might be for sale. So you want to look and you want to know. And how they do it now, they take pictures. Like you don't have to pay for the scans. They scan the book automatically. So you can just screenshot that, chop it so you can have it right, and then post it for sale before you even get the book. I've sold books before on the way in for CGC.
That is true.
So this one, Dustin, I forgot. Dustin said they had a little issue up here, and I do see that little issue. They said it was a tear. I don't see a tear, so I don't know what the hell they were drinking. The person I bought it from said it was a 9.4. After Dustin told me, I think Dustin said a 9.2.
I think I have that book actually.
Yeah, this is the first U.S. appearance of Captain Britain. I have 2 copies.
I'm pretty sure I have that. Yeah.
Also, first appearance of Arcade, which is actually a pretty big X-Men villain. It's not like Sentinels and Sinister level, but he's like, I'll say Arcade is like B. They got A and B. I think he's
let's be honest, they're all going to be there eventually.
Yeah. Well, and they did great. Was that I can't remember in the new series? Was that Arcade? Oh, that was something similar like Arcade. It was kind of weird. An episode with Jubilee, the video game.
Okay,
it wasn't Arcade. I don't think I have to rewatch it. I don't think it was Arcade.
The what, like X-Men 98 you're talking about?
No. The new show that 97, X-Men 97.
Oh, 97, sorry.
Yeah. They had an episode. Oh, it was Mojo. But then the episode would have been like almost like perfect for Arcade. I mean, it's a video game, Arcade, but it still was a good episode.
I like Mojo. I always liked Mojo. I thought he was a cool character.
So I have this book in a 7.5 that I need to press. It's signed by John Byrne. That's the one I was keeping. So I'm going to get Chris Claremont to probably sign it.
Oh, that's nice. John Byrne, eh? That's good.
Yeah, so
he's a good artist, man. He's just a good one.
Came back a 9.2 with off-white pages. That's kind of wild.
That's weird that it's off-white pages at a 9.2, but
yeah, 1978. So
it's kind of 1978, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's that old. I'm sorry, it doesn't feel like it's that old.
Yeah, it doesn't, eh? I don't know what the price is on the book. Usually, that's how I tell that.
35 cents. 35 cents.
That's late 70s. Yeah.
That's just crazy though to think that's old. That's very old.
And then they went to 50 cents, and then they went to 60 cents or 65 cents, I think.
I guess, yeah, because I guess it depends. I don't know. Well, yeah, it depends because Destroyer Duck came out 4 years later, and that was $1.50, but that was like independent to benefit a lawsuit. So that's why that was $1.50.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
it's probably a thicker book, too, I would imagine.
Since I see all the grades, we'll just go down to. I'm gonna do this is a PC book. First appearance of Jaguar. It's a third, it's a TMNT Adventures 14.
Oh shit!
It was a double cover. I think they hit it kind of hard because Dustin thought it probably should have been a 9.4. with the inside cover, but it's back. I can see the back of it because it's off white to white pages. On here it says first cover is an 8, and I look at the first cover and I'm like, if this is an 8, I don't know what the hell's wrong with like it looks like a 9, but
Bro,
it says,
my fucking Ghost Rider does not look like an 8. It looks higher than that. So I feel you.
so
Oh,
9.2.
That's not
9.2. So interior cover is a 9.2. The first cover is an 8.
not bad. Not bad.
That's not bad. It's a double cover. I mean,
Double cover, 9.2, personal book.
yeah. So it's not gonna go anywhere.
You'll eventually upgrade it, no doubt.
But I probably won't sell this one. So like
I said eventually. I said eventually.
a PC book that you get in something that's very rare. Kind of
Yeah.
kind of weird. What do I want to say? I want to say something. I don't know. We got to do an auction, people. So y'all be prepared. We're gonna do.
Yeah, we definitely have to do an auction.
I got all these slabs. I sold 2 slabs on a video that me just showing my CGC stuff on Instagram. So makes me think people want, So this book here, I think I looked at the grader notes. It had some. I think it had like said what they call it, not color loss or something. To me, it's color rub. So I guess they're naming it whatever they want to name.
Is that a second print or a first print?
This is the 4th print. It's actually the rarest, the more expensive one of all.
Which I find, never mind. I know you're going to try and sell it, but I find that to be ridiculous. It's a 4th print. It shouldn't be the worth as much money. That's all.
Well, it's so funny. The first,
I'm right, who that? Don't even say I'm not.
I'm not. First print's overprinted. There's a ton of 9 O's and up. Not many of these out there on the census. Not many of these in any grade. And this one came.
I like the purple on it though. The purple's pretty nice.
9.4 with the color rub. So that's what you got like one spine tick, but
yeah,
it could have been a 9. It could have been a 9.6, and it could have been a 9.6, and nobody would have argued.
But in that grade, that book needs to be a high grade.
Well, if it was 9.8, it's very expensive. So
yeah,
this is actually very affordable with the
9.4. Yeah,
it's like I think in this grade, I think it's the same price as a 9.8 first print. I think.
Yeah, I've got a couple of first print.
That's because the first print 9.8 is like I want to say $150.
It's not. Well, it was like $1,000 book in the height of the ridiculousness.
That thing fell 90%. That's one of your boys' videos where he's like 90% crop. That's a real one.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you something. You know what else? Another book that fell super hard was what was it? Infamous Iron Man #1 with the Doctor Doom cover, the first AI Tony Stark.
Oh yeah.
And then that went back up huge, man. Some of these books that are falling hard, like, I don't know, the Young Avengers #1.
Hey, I got another one of those.
Buy them. Keep a few in your PC. I'm telling you right now, they're not gonna.
I have 2 graded, and I have 1 raw coming in the mail eventually. So
they're gonna pop again, man. They popped once for a reason. They're gonna pop again. That's just
they're stuck. I want to say the Wizard World copy in a 9.8 stuck around 350 to 400. It's been people are trying to get it cheaper, and I haven't seen people selling them cheaper, but at 350 range, that's what it's kind of been staying at.
Yeah,
and that should tell you something. If it's staying there, I would like grab it because the potential of going back up, like you said, is
very high.
Very high. I mean, it was like a $500 raw book.
Is that a first
for the Wizard World?
What is that? A first Red She-Hulk?
Yeah, so they don't label it, but it's a story thing. With this Hulk series, I don't understand. Like CGC, read the series, and then you can label these things correctly. But this is her first full appearance. She's also in a few covers like this one, but this is the ratio. I think the 1 in 15 or 1 in 20. It's like a weird. It's like I think it's a 1 in 20. but it's was it Ed McGuinness cover. I really like the cover with Ed McGuinness with this one and Wolverine. But this is my third time getting this book. I have one. I still have one in a PC, and I get 9/8.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So
How are you
I'll see.
feeling overall so far? Satisfied or unsatisfied with your grades?
Oh, actually, I'm very satisfied.
You're some very okay. See,
because I'm only disappointed in one book.
I like to hear midway through how people are feeling so far. How you
Yeah,
feel?
I'm only disappointed in one book, and the disappointed in that one book is like one grade. It's like it's like a 0.2 of a grade difference. You know.
You know what I'm disappointed in? I'm disappointed in the Canadian mail service because I can't do an unboxing I've been waiting to do for I don't know what's it been since November. Fuck, like Jesus.
No, it got in customs January 22nd.
Yeah. I okay. Put it this way. I paid for all these books by the end of November. But then I said to Who Dat, well, the mail service. Hold on, just wait.
Yeah, because the mail service was still on strike at the time.
Yeah.
And then when they opened up, they said, "Hey, stand by, people." Stand by.
Yeah.
So we waited a little. We waited after the Christmas holiday, and it moved pretty quickly at the beginning. It moved pretty quickly at the beginning. It got up to
the border.
Yeah, it got to the border. I want to say in like 3 days or 4 days. It was quick.
Yeah, it was quick, man. Then it
just stuck there. It just stayed there like January 22nd.
January 22nd, bro. That was it.
So this is that Hulk 16 again, but this is the 1 in 200. This is the 1 in 200 ratio. Deadpool rare.
And again, this is the series that says the Hulk #1 is the first appearance of Red Hulk, even though the actual first appearance of Red Hulk is Hulk #2.
He's not even in issue 1.
Yeah, he's not in issue 1. He's just on the cover. It's a great cover. I sold it recently. It's a very good cover.
Yeah. But this is that same series. As I said, they need to really look back at this series. I know a buddy of mine. He's not come on the channel, but he was in my chat a few times. I actually bought a book from him. Hadn't come in yet, but I can't think of his name. I want to say Collector something, but he sold his copy for $650 in the same grade and a 9.6. So he sold his on Instagram for $650, and within an hour.
Jeez, at least
like posted a whole bunch of stuff for sale, and they sold. So this one will be for sale probably at the same price, $650. And I'm not taking a penny less since he sold his for $650.
Amen.
Because I'll just get Jeff Loeb to sign it.
That's fair.
Crack all those bad boys to get Jeff Loeb to sign it. All right, this is the book I was disappointed in. This is the book, and then after that, we're going 9/8 hunting after this one. So this book here, Dustin thought it was. He said 9.2, 9.4, possibly a 9.6. He said depending on how they handle the color rub, and they didn't handle the. Well, I don't think that was the thing that killed it. They said they have a crease where when you look at it, you're like, how do you know that's not part of the cover? Like the art. So I'm like, and he put it in his notes. It looked like something faint, but he was like, he's like 9.2, 9.4, but he said possibly 9.6 depending on color rub. And this is the book here. First appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider, the 1 in 25 or 1 in 50.
I'm not after that particular 1 in whatever, but I am after that book.
Yeah, but the color rub's not as bad, but it's probably affordable at this price, though. 9.2.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll look at it.
It is. I looked at the pricing.
Right.
But I say affordable. 9.8's like I think $1,000. You definitely take off. It might be more than $1,000. I'm sorry. I think a 9 because I've seen listings at like 2,000. So I got to look at the pricing for a 9.8. So whatever the pricing for a 9.8, it's probably like 60% less with this one.
I'll
Which is
take a cover A under in door number 1, Bob.
yeah.
Fuck
I'm
that
like
one. Fuck
I
that
think
one.
I want to say like the cover A.
I think it's like $300 or something in a 9.8.
Yeah, but I want to say I think this 9.2 is like less than that. I think I gotta look. I didn't do pricing on any of my modern, but if I'm a person that wants Cosmic Ghost Rider and I got the choice between the 9.8 this one or the 9.2, I'm taking the 9.2 because I know how much this was selling for raw.
That's true.
Because our boy Boston Chris had this raw,
Yeah,
and I think he sold it for 500. I think.
Yeah, it's a good
And
book.
this is before the comic book craze. This is way before that. This is when he sold this back in 2018. That's when he sold his. So that's when it came out. That's when it came out.
I've been like, not that it's the top of my list, but I'm trying to pick up all of the first appearances of the like different Ghost Riders.
Oh, okay.
But it's like a side quest.
I haven't decided what I want to do with this one. It's eventually gonna be for sale, but I don't know because when Dustin, you know how Dustin is grading, and I'm like Dustin, but I give a little bit more, but I don't do that unless it's my book. Like if it's my book, I'm with Dustin. I think this is at least a 9.4, at least. But he even said he's like, dude, it should be a 9.6 just with the color of. But so that's why I said I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do because
that's fair.
That's the only book out of all of these books that came back very off. So we got, I think somebody in the background. Somebody's here.
Who's here?
I don't know this guy. Who invited this guy?
Probably fucking. Is it goddamn the wizard fucker? Don't let him in.
Oh, if it was the wizard guy, I would not let him in.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Journey, I love you. You're awesome. I'm just kidding, buddy.
Hey, I'll say this before I let Boston Chris in. That's who it is.
I know.
Not before I let him in. I'm just gonna let him in. Damn, wow, my thing's frozen. I can't even let him in. Oh, there it is. Did it go?
I was say I have yet to be banging any kind of wizard.
It's so funny.
I don't know what that is.
You better watch out. You look like a wizard.
I tried to click, but it didn't. What did Journey say?
How do you rate Dustin's rating skills?
His grading skills, I'll probably put him.
I think rating, but yeah, grading, I guess.
But I don't know. What do you mean by rating? Like
how do you rate his ratings? I'm gonna rate how his grade rating on a book. I'm guessing.
I think he's very good. He uses a magnifying glass for a lot of stuff, so he saw whatever they saw, but he didn't hit it as hard. And this is the only book that he was off. Well, and he wasn't even off. Let me correct myself. He wasn't off because he said 9.2 to 9.4, possibly 9.6. So he wasn't even off. It was on the lower end.
Yeah.
All the other books I showed that I already showed, like me and Blinka just went over. I think he was under, like, so he graded harder. So he was under. Only one that he was like, I think this one he said 9.2, 9.4. Overall grade.
Oh, don't let him fool you. He's being like Scotty from Star Trek. He's all like, I don't have any more to give you, Captain. And then he gives you more. He thought
this was going to be a 9.2, 9.4. It came back a 9.6. So I think overall he's not going to overgrade something. If he thinks something is a 9.8 and it doesn't come back a 9.8, he's going to tell you to send that bad boy back in and get a 9.8, which the couple times that I've done that, he's done one and I've done another, it came back the 9.8.
Well, yeah, I'm very good at pretty much. I can tell you what a book's going to be in the high end. When it gets to be between 6.5 and 8, it can be a little more challenging. But when it goes like 8.5 to 9.8, I'm pretty good at going. Yeah, that is what that is.
Yeah. Well, the reason I came in is because I saw the Thanos book. I was like, I know that book. I have that book. I sold that book. But I did it. I remember I had bought it for $5. It was just a retailer incentive, and they're like, all right, it's gonna be $4.99. Okay. So I bought it, and then I remember showing it on the hall, and then on that video, I started getting a bunch of different comments. Be like, "Oh my god, you know what that book's worth?" And I'm like, "I just bought it." And I was like, like, "Oh, it's going for like $400. You should sell it now," and this and that. And so I remember, I ended up selling it for $280. Like my asking price was like a couple weeks later was $320, and the dude sent me an offer, and it was $280. And I said sold, and then people were like, "Oh no, you're gonna have more. What are you doing?" I was like, "Look, I paid $5 for it. Sold."
Yeah, did well, Chris. I think that is a good. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's what you invested into it and what you took out of it. You're all right.
Yeah. Well, I was excited because I remember like I had seen it and I was like I had looked the what's it called, the preview, whatever, and I was
nice.
like, I wonder if I'll be able to get that.
Yeah, this is the first time Amadeus Cho became totally awesome Hulk. So
yeah,
there's also something to be said about leaving a little meat on the bone for the next guy.
Yeah, I mean, at the time,
this one was graded at 9496.
You don't have to overcharge everybody, right? You gotta, it's nice to make it.
Nice, 9.8. Yeah,
Dustin thought this was 9496 too, so that came.
Well, it's a nice homage. It's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, as far as now, I mean, like I'm not sure really what that book goes for now. I know at the time it was really high. Like I know it's not.
You did. It's not as high as it was back when you sold yours. So
yeah. Well, that's the other thing too. Is that like that was such a long time ago, and I was able to get like a second print. So I was like, all right, well, I'm fine. I get the second print, so I can still read the story.
I got some big books left, so I got.
What's about Tiger big books? Let's go.
5 books left. These 2 are big books because they are newsstands from 1998. So if anybody knows about the Cosmic Ghost Rider, is it Cosmic Ghost Rider or is it Cosmic? I can't remember.
Right,
Carnage Ghost Rider. I think it's Carnage Ghost Rider. I think this is
no. So it's Carnage gets on the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, he takes over Silver Surfer. I forgot what they called it, but this is part 1 of that story. Newsstand.
90s news.
98.
430 and 431 are the 2 stories that.
I got both. I got both of them. Al Milgram and all that stuff did that series. So 98. These are like, I looked at the price of these and the grade there are, so it's like $1,000 for both. So yeah, I got the other one in a 98. So
that's a good
one. 98. So only problem with these, it's basically hard to price, but yeah, I know somebody will like them.
I want to say I think there's also a what if that kind of ties into that story too.
So, but cool cover though.
Yeah.
I
don't know, they remind me of debunk books for some reason.
Well, there's one that is
probably not.
A Scarlet Spider, which is another really cool looking cover.
I have the info on this book. Let me see if I can get the info on this book. So this next book here, let's see. I gotta find the info. So next book, let's see if I can get the information. So this is the next book.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
So, New Teen Titans issue 2, first appearance of Deathstroke. What I forgot where I bought this from. I think I might have gotten this from my LCS. I can't remember. I don't have a price thing on it, so it might have been from my LCS. I believe Dustin thought, because my stuff is running slow for some strange reason. My Google and all that stuff, but let's see if I could find it on my phone. I'm just gonna see if I can find it on my phone. Because I think Dustin thought it was like a 9.2 to 9.4.
That's kind of just a safe place to be.
Yeah, but it's me. It's not. We don't. I don't send in trash books.
Well, that's it. Usually, when I grade, like if I'm sending a book in, I'm always going to say it's probably a 9.2 to a 9.6. I never give it the 9.8 grade. I'm always very excited when it comes back a 9.8.
Yeah, I think I got this from LCS. I can't find the information for it.
But I can tell you 100% that fucking Wolverine book that you got, Chris, is a 9.8. 1 million trillion %.
Yeah. They just keep giving it 9.6.
Stupid.
They don't want him to. They don't want him to get a 9. You think they're gonna let him get a 9.8?
Oh,
I mean,
I've gotten
if I really
9.8s on
want,
that book every time. And then all of a sudden, the one they're like, nah, this is a 9.6, bro. Like,
that's
get out
okay.
of
If
here.
I really wanted to, like if I
I'll
really
just show
wanted,
it. I'll just show it. 9.8.
there you go. If I
There it
really
is.
wanted a 9.8 or a 9 or 9.9 or 10 in that book, I would just buy a bunch of. I would buy at least 25 of them and then send them all at the same time because that's how they do it. And so if you want
Dustin thought this would be a 9.4, 9.6.
yeah,
So 9.8, Dustin. Good job.
9.8. Beautiful. That's a good one for a 9.8.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So
yeah, mine is so raw.
I got 2 left. This next book I bought from Cookie Man Sans. Got this from Cookie Man.
And the man, the
It
cookie
was
man.
a 9.2 unpressed. And it came with raw books, so I bought them all for like $200 something.
Okay.
I read 2 of the raw books that came back 9.8 of Batman and Beyond.
Oh.
He said this is a lot higher than the 9.2. Dustin sent me a thing saying, "Oh, I forgot to send you the information on Batman Beyond," and he said 9.6, 9.8. And I said, "Thank you, Dustin." 9.8.
There you go.
Oh, how much is that book?
That's a lot.
More than I spent for the group of books.
Yeah.
Put it like this. And like my boy Sands is great because he's not mad because he got them at great deals. So he sold it.
But like
Sold it on his auction, and I wasn't even on his auction when I bid. So I bid on it, won it, and I sold the 2 books that I got graded, and I made my money back on just those.
Well, perfect. So you
This
just
is
send me. You can send me a message on what you want for that book, and we'll talk about it.
That one's expensive.
Chris got nervous for you.
I saw one in a shop recently, and it was like I think it was at 8.5, and they wanted like $425. So at a 9.8, I can only imagine that's like probably around like 7 or so.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Honestly, I already looked at it. It's like 900.
Yeah, I figured it was something like that.
It's crazy how that. It's crazy. That book is crazy. So this is the last book. I forgot to unbox it. But this is a book I got signed. This is so funny. This one got back faster than my other books that I got signed from New Orleans Fan Expo. So I'm like, how did this one get back so fast? And my other one that I put in the same tier, it's not even graded yet.
That would scare me.
What?
That this one that you put in the same tier isn't even graded yet, and like you got this one back. That would scare me.
No, yeah, because I put them in a high tier. I put them in I think it's unlimited or high value. No, high value. I put it in high value.
Either way,
so it's like this one just flew past everything.
Yeah,
and I was like, why is the other one not moving?
Yeah, that's weird, man. It's like I would hate to.
So when you call
sounds
them up
misplaced.
and you call them up and they act like, oh, it's this there, blah blah blah. You're like, but I submitted these. They both got there at the same time and they're in the same tier. And this one actually has a custom label, and those are notorious to come back even longer.
Oh yeah.
So how did I get all that? They're like the perfect storm in this book past all that. That didn't make any sense. Because the custom label, I've done it a few times, and I don't know what it like adds like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to your book.
I don't like doing the custom label for the fact that it puts it in a different tier. You gotta it's like
for $5 you gotta pay more for shipping.
Yeah, I'm like, get the hell out of here, man, with that bullshit.
So this is the old school packaging.
Yeah, it's weird. I see it.
Great, so I can use that to send somebody buys one slab from me. I just put it in there. So this is signed by Greg Land.
Greg Land.
Super nice guy, him and his wife. Get this paper out of it. So they didn't have the Spider-Gwen label anymore, so I had to do the Spider-Verse label just so I can get her on the label.
Oh, wow, yeah. There you go.
So that is the Edge of Spider-Verse issue 2, 1 in 50, I believe, variant of the Greg Land cover. Yeah, the first appearance of Spider-Woman Gwen.
Did you get a remark on that too?
Spider-Gwen, yes.
There you
I
go.
like that. I like that. It looks like looks like graffiti.
It's a good remark, actually. It's a really good remark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and he doesn't like doing remarks, and he signed this and did the remark for $100. So
That's really nice.
I was like, thank you, take that because I know
Yeah.
because it's not just it's a pretty colored. So and I liked he did the right on the like the ledge. You have
No,
like
it looks good, man. That's a great looking
the
book.
pink. So
That's a money bag book right there.
yeah, well, it left a 9.4. I thought it might have had a shot, and I'll show you why. But I mean, at a higher grade, because you always like, dude, this is a 9.8. I was like, I don't know. I think it has some other issues, and it did have some
They
other
all
issues that we
do.
didn't see. So it
Oh,
stayed at
9.4.
9.4. Stayed at 9.4.
Okay.
But it has color rub, not on the spine, but like right here.
Yeah, the color
They
rub can
call it
get
they call
you,
it
man.
they call it color loss or whatever they call it. But as you see
Yeah.
it right down his
Yeah.
like on his leg,
Yeah.
see it right there. So yeah, that's what's keeping this book from a 9.8. That little bit.
That stinks.
So,
But
but still,
it's a good book,
Nice
though.
label, nice book, nice remark, signature. Boom.
and I had the Spider Gwen custom label on it, the one before they discontinued it, and I was like, oh man, do I want to crack it because that's custom label was actually really awesome. And then I saw they had the Edge of the Spider versus characters, and I was like, oh, she's on there. I said, all right, I'll take that one. They got her, Miles. So it's not a great label, but it's pretty cool. In the back of it has the web, so I do like that.
Nice.
So yep, that was the big book.
Yeah.
The last big book that's a pretty big book. That's definitely more expensive than that Terry McGinnis. But I'm kind of worried about my other book that's missing. What's up, Kyle Walker? Kyle Walker. I did put the link in the chat. Kyle Walker, and then Tacoma Comics. Tacoma. I got that Spider Gwen, man. I got that Spider Gwen.
Yeah, I'd be way more worried about my book that didn't. I'm like, where is this book? Find it right now. I need it.
And they didn't like. They did like, yeah, we put this one ahead because they had a custom label, and you're like, wait, y'all normally take longer on the custom label.
Yeah, it's weird. That's
Like,
weird.
what is going on? So that one, and then when I was getting it back so quick, I said, ooh, it got a bump. So that's what I initially thought. So I like soon as the grade posted, I looked at it and I was like, oh, it's the same grade. I said, that was a waste of time for them to grade that fast. So we'll see. The other book I sent in at high value was Clone Wars issue 1, the limited to 1,000 one.
Yeah, you've had that a couple times, haven't you?
No, that's actually the first time I'm having that one.
Okay.
But actually that's the first. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but then you have the one. What was the one that was like 8,000 times signed by every bloody person in Star Wars?
Oh, that was I had two. I ended up 2 copies. I think it was an 8.5 newsstand or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I sold that one, and then I'm purchasing a 9.2 newsstand, which is surprisingly very cheap for a book that came out in 2010 or something like that. Like, I don't think people understand a newsstand in that book is like should be the price of like a newsstand of Miles,
That's
especially
fair.
especially since the price of that book when you compare it to Miles, it was up there. That variant I'm talking about when a 9.8 reached as high as like 38.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Could you imagine? Oh, let's just talk about that just for 1 second, because if you go on to Cover Price, you can see the highest that a book's ever been sold for.
Yeah.
On all these books, and there's 20 grand, 35 grand, and now these books are, let's say, $300, $400, $1,000.
Yeah. Like that one I think dropped down to like 3,000.
Right? Like, how could you even live with yourself after investing that kind of money into a book? And then Jesus,
people did it with the Miles. The Miles is what, like, how much? How did Miles get 40, 50,000?
For the one that you have,
yeah.
I think it went to $28,000. I think it might be more. I could look, but I'm on my phone at the moment.
Yeah. Well, let's just round it up and say at least at 30.
Yeah, I think 30 grand probably. Which
something like that.
That's insane, bro. I
Now
think
you can get that book in a 9.8 under under 10. I know that for a fact.
I think the Crow went for what was it, 18,000 or something like that. The Crow #1 went for 18 grand. Like there's some of these books that went for just insane amounts of money, and now like you probably buy a Crow #1 9.8 for a couple $1,000 maybe.
That's
Not
crazy.
saying that's not cheap because it's not cheap, but it's a lot
Somebody else
cheaper
said
than 20 grand.
To let Journey know, I guess he was asking about maybe about Dustin's rate, like if he wants to use them. I would say definitely use Dustin. Very good person in the community, very trustworthy. He's gone to Heroes Con. He's very good. I use him. If I can't use him, then I try to find somebody else. But I try to use him all the time. And he's thinking about like not doing it really because he's like it's slowed down a lot. So if you are in the United States and want to use a good presser, I do recommend the Comic Book Chiropractor, Dustin, our boy Dustin, who's on the hunt with us and stuff like that. Did Two Brothers Comics. I could share his logo right here. I don't have a big part, but that's his little Comic Book Chiropractor. Every book I'm looking at, like my little sheet where I kept all of my prices. I want to see every book that I purchased. Like they said, like a 9.4, 9.6. They came back a 9.8. The fourth print of the other thing came 9.0, 9.2. Came back 9.4. So they were. He was on top of everything. I want to say on grades, even the older books. All the older books that I bought. Chris, I bought from my boy. All the older books hit. I want to say hit probably on average 2 grades higher on average.
Wow.
Because I had some that was like 3 grades higher. So I want to say average when you average them all together, probably 2 grades bump on every book that he had. But if you look at, but it was at least a grade bump on everything, But yeah, it's hard to I mean, I had the Marvel superheroes, the first Guardians of the Galaxy. He graded a 3.5 to 4.0. It came back a 7. So, yeah, Dustin's good. Great guy. Someone says 30K is money laundering prices. 30K is like FU prices. A legit.
Well, it could be both. You're not wrong. It could have been the banks investing in comic books, and they just didn't know comics well enough. They just thought it was going to be what it was, but
yeah. So, I don't know when we might do I don't know if I might try to do a pop-up sale. Honestly, this weekend, I need to sell some things.
Yeah.
If people here are interested. Like JSS and Collecto 6 and other people. If you guys are interested, I'm pretty sure me and Bleak will pull out some books real quick. But if not, I'm gonna try to do a pop-up.
Yeah, I can't do it tonight, but I can do it.
No. I actually don't want to do it tonight. If they said yes, I wouldn't know what to do because I don't the books I've shown from the 2 unboxings, I don't have all priced.
No.
The only stuff I have priced are like 30, like I want to say like $40 slabs.
Is Collecto here? I just want to thank him
for
coming on the show last night. Appreciate you, Collecto 6.
He was in here, but also thank you, Collecto 6. I'm very happy with that that special Marvel edition 15 Shang-Chi came back a 9.4. Collector was like, I think it was a 9. I said it's hard with that black cover. So, but Dustin thought it was a 9.294. It came back on the higher end. So I was very happy with that. So I do appreciate it. Definitely staying in the PC. I already put it in one of my black BCW boxes. Put that one in another book in there. So I do appreciate if you're still around. But I'll probably try to do a pop-up sale or maybe Bleaker or host and we'll dual stream it. We'll figure it out. But I can tell you these are some of the books that I'm going to have up. in it, and these are nothing crazy, but I think one's Star Wars 9/8, Star Wars Republic with the looks like Samuel Jackson on cover. So I got that. This one is the Ghost Rider 3. This is when they had Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, but I think this is a high ratio. It's either 1 in 25 or 1 in 50. I had a look, but these are some of the slabs I'll probably have up, for the sale this weekend. Why am I tripping? So just be on the lookout for that. But these will be like, like I said, like probably $40 slabs, but basically they're like 50% off at $40. Oh, a couple of them. You have a Steppo book? Wait,
yeah.
What? Oh, you do?
I have a Steppo book. If he's here,
he's still here. It was in there.
So,
oh,
Steppo, you should recognize the artist on this one.
Is that
Red Sonja?
Frank Cho?
I don't know. Huh?
Frank Cho?
No, this is Linza.
Oh, right.
Oh, is that Linsner? Nice.
Yeah, it's a Linza Red Sonja. So, whenever sale comes along, if you're interested, I thought of you when I got it, and I was just like, oh, this is a Steppo book. If anybody, just because it was a Linsner, so I was like, hey, if you'd like it, you just let me know.
And I have a sale on Shortbox coming soon. I got a lot of books posted on there, so definitely check that out. I do have my giveaways, which is crazy. This channel membership giveaway, I don't understand why more people have not entered channel membership to win this group of books. So somebody's gonna take home all of these books.
It's a great group of books, man.
Like $300 worth of books.
Yeah, it's a really good group of books. Some cool keys.
Yeah, so even at the low grade, mid grade, some of these are. It's like $300 worth of books.
Yeah, man.
So it's if you don't have them, low grades better. I do have a super chat giveaway, which only Papa's into that one. But it's only like first appearance of Black Adam. How many members are there?
Did you say first appearance of Black Adam?
I mean, not Black Adam.
You fuck! I'll give you $20 right now. Put me in, Coach.
Black
Lightning. Black Adam.
Black Lightning.
All right. Got me fucking all heart attack there for a second. Papa's not winning that.
Definitely did not get it says someone super chat and screw up. Oh, look at this guy. This guy was like he decided to join. He decided to become
a yeah, you know what? I'm sending my $2. Don't worry, I'll send it to you in PayPal. Don't you worry.
Well, it's not that kind of thing. It's the channel members giveaway. See, if it was the other way around, I'd just be like, bloop.
Oh yeah, you became a member. That's right. Different.
I'm a member now. I'm in the member giveaway. Because if it's just super chat, then that's different. I'll just sit there and just.
No, he did the channel membership just so you can. All right, let me see how many members there are.
Because there's a couple books in there I actually really want, so it's just like I have to do what I got to do.
So we have
JSS. I think just did it too.
Well, if you get that Nova Boston, Chris, you can send it my way, buddy. I know you already got it.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 channel memberships. 12 channel memberships. So that is the memberships. So
Collector's already a member.
Collector's already a member. JSS, thank you for the super chat. Let me hold on.
Oh, Collector's in the super chat one too now, though.
Oh yeah, but we got 2 new members in the super chat. It's just to screw over. Papa's also a channel member. Just to let people know. You think you're screwing Papa over, but he's also a channel member. I just looked at the list of channel members.
No, but I just want that stack of books.
So let me do this real quick, man. I appreciate everybody doing that. But I'm gonna show y'all guys the channel membership stuff.
Yeah, but the super. So this is the super.
I feel like my computer. I think my computer feels like when Chris was talking about his computer. That's what my computer feels like right now. It's like struggling to do anything.
I didn't vote last time. I didn't even do anything. I got yelled at.
But these are for the super chat. So far, I knew Papa was the only one entered. So I found a version of Superman, Son of Kal-El, and the trade. So I threw those in, and this is the first appearance of Black Lightning, issue 1. So that is for the super chat. But the Black Lightning is like a $30 book. Like, so
yeah,
I don't know how much that version set goes for, but yeah, that Black Lightning is not. It's not like a $2 book. But yeah, let me get this back to normal. And GSS said he messaged me. I don't know. My computer's acting up. I'm probably gonna end this because it's like moving slow. I don't know. All of a sudden, my computer's like moving like.
Oh, I just thought you just froze.
Out right now. Like I'm clicking on stuff.
Yeah.
See, it's doing like it's freezing. I don't know what's going on. And it's not my internet service. I can tell you all that. It's not my internet service. I think it's a computer, and I might have to try to reboot it after this. But I gotta try to get it where I can. I gotta get it where I can reboot it.
Yeah.
So, got anything going on, Chris? It's like I get back to kind of.
So the hunt on Saturday,
Saturday.
church Sunday, and then I have a video of stuff that I picked up from a local show and a couple of things from my LCS. So I'll be making a video probably tomorrow. Put that stuff up, and then if we do end up doing a sale this weekend, I just need to know what time. I just need to know when, because I know that Saturday I'm going to see Captain America. So.
I want to see it this weekend too, so I got to figure out what time.
Yeah. So I said, depending on when we do it though, like I'll put that there, and then like I said, Steppo, if you like that book, I as soon as I got I was like, oh, that, like I know you're a Linsner fan, so let me know and I'll let you know about it, and then I just put it to the side for you, and then whatever we do a sale, like if there's anything else you like, I'll go ahead and
We'll figure it out. Like I'm gonna see if I can see that movie this weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. We'll talk about when time you're gonna see the movie. So we'll figure it out. I know we got the hunt Saturday night.
I'm gonna assume it's gonna be. I'm gonna assume it's probably gonna end up being during like the afternoon or something like that. So I would say if you want to do it before the hunt, before would probably be tough. But if you want to do it either after or whatever, like I don't care.
After probably be tough too, but maybe Sunday after church.
Yeah.
There's no football no more. There's no football.
Nope.
I'm not going anywhere Sunday. Sunday I would go to watch football, but there's no
he
football.
has it. All right.
Yeah, he might have got it from me a while back, but he might have just got it himself because he likes that artist.
Yeah, no, he's a Linsner guy, so probably. Yeah. I was curious if you had it or not, but that's no problem.
But yeah, we'll try. Huh?
I said, does Susie have one? And I looked in the camera.
She likes skulls. She likes skull covers.
I mean, there's a skull somewhere. Well, I mean,
she likes skull covers. Trust me, she's a skull cover.
There's a skull in his mask. And the dead guy.
She's a skull. He's messaged me about. He's like Susie wants that cover. She likes skulls. So
well, maybe a skull too. You never know.
But yeah, if people, I did post some of the stuff of the other books on Instagram and kind of characterize which ones are untouchable and the other ones that are for sale. The ASM 50 and the Green Lantern 59 are already sold. I just got to do a label, which I'm gonna do tonight, and it's gonna get shipped out tomorrow. But everything else on the other stuff is still available besides the one that said are not for sale. And the modern books, honestly, these modern books, the signed Greg Land book, I think, and probably like a few of the books I might hold on to for a little. Oh, the Turtles book is not for sale. So really everything else is for sale besides those two. I just haven't priced any of those. So just be aware of that. If somebody is interested in other stuff like the newsstand, ASMs, or the new Teen Titans, I don't know what those are going for. I haven't really looked at anything because it took me like a day just to do the vintage book, so I just wouldn't. Yeah. Well, I can tell you what this one last sold for, but I think I might hold on to it because I had 2 copies. One reason I sold one. This last sold for $250. So
Yeah.
so I know what that last sold for, and I know why the person bought it because the rumor is we're gonna get Totally Awesome Hulk instead of Hulkling for the Young Avengers. So that's makes sense. Which makes sense because I think they're gonna get away from the scrolls because Hulkling is a scroll.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna get away from the scrolls, and I think we'll get Amadeus Cho. It'll make him a little younger, and probably he'll probably be Totally Awesome Hulk or something. Probably get rid of Scar and probably act like that never happened. That's what I'm assuming. That's what the rumor was. The Thanos book, I want to hold on to because I think that they undergraded it. But if he talked to me, you might get it. But yeah, pretty much everything's for sale that on this modern book besides 2 books. So, yeah. But that's all I got. We'll probably do a sale, like he said, probably Sunday. I say Sunday after church, probably the best time. I might do something on Instagram at any time. But that's because I got a lot of followers on Instagram. So if you are interested, definitely DM me. And we'll do a graphic content probably like 2 weeks from my last show. So just y'all be on the lookout for that. Probably talk about, we'll let Captain America simmer. We'll probably talk about that on the next time we do our show. That'll have people have more than enough time. That'll be 2 weeks. People didn't have a chance to see it, so we'll probably go full talking about that. And we'll see what else comes. It's going to be coming soon after that, so we kind of can talk about that as well. But Bleaks has church Sunday. Don't forget that. And that's it, man. I don't think anything else I'm missing. But I appreciate the super chats. Good luck. If I do get more super chats before the end of the month, I'll try to add another book, another Raw book. Just to make it a little bit more tempting. It won't be nothing like the channel membership giveaway, but if I could find a $20 or $30 book, I'll add it. But see you guys later. JSS, I'll check out Instagram. I'll look at my DMs. Thank everybody for watching. Thumbs up. Don't forget. Peace.
Think positive. Never show any sign of weakness. Always go for the throat. Buy low, sell high. Fear, that's the other guy's problem. Nothing you have ever experienced can prepare you for the unbridled carnage you're about to witness. The Super Bowl, the World Series, they don't know what pressure is. In this building, it's either kill or be killed. You make no friends in the pits and you take no prisoners.
You son of a bitch.
We happy? Vincent! We happy?
Yeah, we happy.